Hello, lovely business owner. This is Tasha from Lady Boss Studio, and I'm super excited to take you behind the scenes and give you that inside access to our website academy, everything that's included, and exactly how we set you up to create the website of your dreams in just 5 days. So let's go ahead, dive right in, and go behind the scenes. All right, so here we are right in the actual WordPress Academy course. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what you're going to find in here, what it actually looks like, and how easy it is. We make it on you to create that website within 5 days, and how this is all going to work. So here we are on the actual course dashboard. This walks you through a couple important things we need you to know. We actually walk you through why this program is different. Instead of just expecting you to log into WordPress, which is chances are a program or a platform you've never used, and start designing this website, which is going to cause you a lot of frustration, we actually provide you with the Canva, what we call Wireframe, and I'll explain that in a second. So you can go about designing the actual look of your website, planning out the copy for your website before you even worry about any of the tech. Most people have no idea what they're going to offer, no idea what their logo is, their branding colors, no idea what they even want it to look like. They go and purchase a WordPress theme, and then they lose weeks, months, trying to just design this with no vision, no plan, nothing in place. We absolutely have you avoid that by giving you access to all of the wireframe templates. Now, with that, all of the stock photos come included, all of the fonts, everything becomes preloaded for you in what we walk you through in the course. So what happens is you end up having a website that looks exactly like what I'm going to show you here. And then I teach you how to actually edit and finesse and rebrand that website so it feels uniquely yours. A Canva wireframe template, I'm going to go ahead and click on this one here, is a Canva mock-up of exactly what each one of the pages is going to look like on your website. So you will be able to start here and change every single one of these colors to your brand colors. You'll be able to edit the actual text so you know exactly what your copy is going to say. And we've given you every single one of the prompts. All of the stock photos that you see here in Canva are included on the actual website template kit that you're going to download. So you're not going to end up with something that looks nothing like you thought. You're not going to feel stuck trying to scour the internet for stock photos that all look good together. You are going to actually download it or upload a website that looks exactly like what you are seeing here. And then you're going to know what you want to swap out and what you want to trade and what your copy is going to be. So it ends up being as easy as copy and paste if you want it. Now, you can take it from there and you can edit until your heart's desire and completely change the look of all of it, but you don't need to, because what you're starting with is a pretty much ready to go website that looks good, is optimized to actually convert the people who are landing on your website to have them buy, whether it be your products or digital products, services, programs, and you are ready to launch, like we said, in as little as 5 days. You could even do this in 3 days if you wanted to. You could take a month if you wanted to. You have lifetime access, so it doesn't matter. So for each one of the template kits we give you, and there are 4, you have access to the wireframe templates for each one of these kits. All 4 of them are included within the Website Academy, so you don't even have to choose before you join. You get to join. We walk you through all of the basic setups, which would be your hosting, making sure you have your domain, setting up your actual WordPress, and then getting Elementor Pro, which you do need in order to make this all happen. But at that point, you'll then choose which kit you'd like to start with. You'll then open up the Canva wireframes and you'll start editing. You don't have to make this decision beforehand, especially because if you do some of the work sometimes in terms of your logo and your branding, you might think you might have wanted one, but then you realize that you wanted something completely different. So we don't tie your hands here. We give you access and we give you the option to use whichever one of these four. And if we do go ahead and add any in the future, you will continue to get access. So that is number one in terms of the wireframes. Back into the actual program itself, we literally walk you through everything. Even if you don't have a domain name, maybe you do have a domain name that you bought at GoDaddy or Namecheap or wherever, it doesn't matter. We walk you through from the moment you have that domain name until your website is launched. So step by step, walking you through setting up your hosting, which is like where your website will live. We walk you through setting up the actual theme on your website, editing that, creating a coming soon page, creating a 404 page, all the way through to understanding the back end of WordPress. So you actually know where to find things when you need them, as opposed to just showing you how to download a template and then sending you on your merry way. You'll actually have an understanding of how to use WordPress going forward. So you also feel empowered to make changes on your website. On the topic of empowerment, it's also why we use Elementor Pro, or why we use Elementor, and then in this case, we use Elementor Pro to actually build the website. Because Elementor is a drag and drop front-end page builder, which means you do not need to know a single line of code. You don't need to know any CSS. Everything that we will be doing will be using the front end of Elementor, and it is all drag and drop. You'll be able to see exactly what your website's going to look like as you were making edits. So there's nothing that needs to happen in the back end in terms of coding or CSS or any type of tech prior experience before joining this, but you will finish the course feeling like you are pretty darn confident in being able to move forward with your website, add pages when you want, change the content when you want, make edits when you want, and you'll no longer be dependent on a developer to be doing these things for you. Not to mention, you won't be depending upon trying to have somebody understand your vision. Like, you will now have full control. So if there is something that you have in your mind that you want to see on your website, you're gonna have the ability to do that instead of trying to explain that in an email to somebody, hoping that they get it right, and then going back and forth for edits 50 times and you still not being completely satisfied with what you have. You have full control. We will help you actually bring in the Elementor kit. So depending which one you choose, we're going to walk you through importing that. We walk you through all of the plugins that you're going to need in WordPress, which add additional functionality to your website. What it looks like to actually connect your email service provider so you can deliver that lead magnet that you should be creating, because you're getting the lead magnet blueprint in here. Walking you through connecting that over so you can get the forms set up on your website, how to create new pages, how to create blog posts, how to create menus and header menus or footer menus. You'll be able to add in a custom header that you can change anyway, or custom footer that you can do anything with. Literally every area section of your website that you may need, we are going to cover in this course. And then by day 5, we are going to go through our pre and post launch checklist. So make sure you do all these things before you launch. Make sure you test. Make sure you have, make sure you go and test and sign up for your newsletter or your lead magnet to make sure that's all working properly. How to make sure that your website looks good on tablet and mobile so that the customer experience across all three feels seamless. So once we walk you through the pre and post launch checklist, then you have an opportunity to send us your website so we can feature you. We can tell our audience, which right now is, I think, 33,000 followers on Instagram, that you've launched your website. We get to add that in the Facebook group, let everybody know that you've launched, your website is up and running, and just help to send some traffic, send some good vibes your way as you kind of move forward now with this brand new website for your business. So a few of the bonus trainings that we walk you through is some of the tech tools that we use and what our tech stack looks like. So what we use for our website, which obviously is WordPress with Elementor, how we take payments, which is ThriveCard, what we use for our email service provider, what we use for this, what we use for this. We actually walk you through that tech stack of ours. So you can see how we've gone and created $1 million business based primarily through sales coming on our website. We do a ThriveCart mini training. So if you do decide you want to use ThriveCart for your payment provider, we actually walk you through the steps and what that looks like. There's a blogging for business ebook. There's the simple sales funnel workshop. So if you want to understand what it's like beyond a website to create a sales funnel in your business, there's a simple sales funnel workshop in there. There is just so much goodness in here that will wholeheartedly have you with a completed, amazing, great looking, high converting website at the end of the 5 days or 3 days or 30 days, whatever it is that you want, you have lifetime access. So if down the road you want to redo your website, you want to change your templates, you want to do whatever it is, you have lifetime access. One other thing I wanted to show you here was on the sales page, as you'll notice as you kind of scroll below, because you'll be watching this at the top, you will see you'll get to choose from these 4 fully editable Elementor templates pack. You can click on each one of these. It will bring you to the actual demo site, and you'll be able to see what that site looks like in action. Some of the movements that we have set up, you'll be able to see all of this. And sometimes it helps too to look at the website like this before you even make your decision in terms of which template kit you want to go with. But all of these demos are here that you can go and look at and play with and see what they look and feel like beforehand. Keep in mind that maybe you don't want any of the animations. Maybe you don't want things moving around. Maybe you don't want an image in this background here. All of that is editable within seconds in Elementor, because again, you're going to have full control. Let me just stop sharing here. All right, so if you have questions, go ahead and hit that little messenger bot, send us a message, shoot us an email. We'd love to hear from you anytime. We hope that we can welcome you into the Website Academy. We've had over 1,000 successful female entrepreneurs through the Website Academy to date, with so much unbelievable, incredible feedback. As you'll see, there's plenty of example websites. They are here, I guess, on the sales page. It really is a wonderful program. When I created it, the exact words I said to my husband were, I know entrepreneurs need this, because I was in your shoes and I had no idea what WordPress even was. It's 5 years ago. And I tried to create my very first website. I spent a whole lot of money and wasted a whole lot of time. And this is the answer to you being able to be empowered to create your own website. And I really hope to be able to welcome you into our WordPress Website Academy. We'll see you soon.